Uh, hello, hello. 1212. Can you all hear me? Mm, I think we're good. Wait a bit, I lost it. Your whole ankle wrapped in tape? Something happened? And sprang it to you? Oh, hold on. Okay, I got the game pulled up. Rolled it into a sprain. Ooh. Yikes. So which one dies today? Hopefully Dizzy. Well, hopefully none of them. Let's see. Is my face... something about my tracking feels off. We'll just roll with it. Oh, wait, did I set the latency to... No, it's on low latency. Maybe I need to start streaming on the ultra low latency. You're exhausted? Me too, man. I figured I'd slot the stream in here, even though I kind of wanted to rest because Demonstrous is going to be streaming Neopets later in the evening, and I kind of don't want to miss that. Let's see. I have a spreadsheet open on my other monitor, and I'm going to try and keep track of all of our stats for these runs. And hopefully I can, like, math out a perfect run for us. Neither. You'll be on the way to work when he starts. Good luck. I think because I said kill a big billion people, my comment got censored. Data-driven success. Yeah, that is the optimal way to raise a child is spreadsheets and group research. I think I have to do a new game. How much? Most of it's gonna be repeat dialogue until I get to the other invaders. I don't know, do we just skip through? Or... No, I'll read all of this. That's the way Jelly would do it. True. Let's see, if there is a god out there... Oh, no, they're making me... I have to live through this again. It takes a village to raise a child. Wrong. The ground beneath your feet shakes violently. Your knees can't hold you up any longer. You can only watch as the creature rips her to shreds. It takes a science team to raise a child, of course. Why are there kids in your basement? You mean my laboratory. Okay. Never seen a life taken this way, let alone one you've been with since it began. What could you have done? The city you know is unrecognizable in its ruin, and you know the world is next. She couldn't save it, nothing else can. As the foundation of the earth is slowly consumed by decay, you put your hands together out of desperation. If there is a god out there, you clasp your hands together. Something bright glimmers amidst the smoke-filled night sky. Please, I want to fix this. Looks here to me. As the light fades, your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness. The smell of blood and destruction quickly subsides, but you can't erase the memories from your mind. You fight the adrenaline and exhaustion, forcing yourself to look around. You quickly realize where you are. The genetics lab. The last blank years of your life have been dedicated to this facility, but it looks almost newer. The walls and floors are cleaner than they were yesterday. Nothing is as you left them, but how did you even get here in the first place? What just happened? The questions are burning in your mind when a soft glow behind you catches your attention. That's impossible. This is what you have been dedicating your years to. Yet she looks just as she did when you were first assigned to her. How? She ages quickly, but she doesn't age backwards. The racing thoughts in your mind finally click. This can only mean, I'm back. Do you still remember your name? Yes. Okay, 5 days remain. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, no, wait. Oh, wait, I skipped too fast. Okay. That shouldn't matter as long as I can get the other ones right. Toon fast. Toon speed, yeah. Okay, hold on. I kind of wanted to try Rune It Start Over. We're resetting the entire game, yeah? Well, no, it should be fine. And I'll just run with whatever we go with because I haven't gotten any of the endings yet. But any suggestions on which invader we go with? I was gonna go with Dizzy again. I mean, we could just see what we got. Safety pin. Rock. Oh, too late. Phase defense program. Read the notes. Okay, the creatures grow noticeably. Feeding again 24 hours later, you've accelerated her growth by at least a few weeks. We're on track. What will it be today? Jasmine flower. Use rock to kill tiger Uga. We'll do that one next. Her hair lengthened slightly. In 3 days, her body has already developed into that of a child's. What will it be today? A bug. I'm curious, like, what is the internal programming that decides which invader you get based on this quiz? Is it just, like, the majority of items that it's assigned to? But I think there's 4 steps? So what happens if you get, like, a tie? Does it just randomize? Okay, next, I think, is... Snakeskin? Hello? Oh, wait, crap. Did we get Lumi this time? Hello? A gentle shake on your shoulder from a small hand and a wisp of cold air wakes you from your slumber. Your drowsiness quickly subsides and your eyes snap open. Ah, fuck, it's Lumi! I wasn't prepared for this at all. I don't have any data on her. You see a girl standing before you. Her silky blonde hair is tied into 2 cute buns and a hairpin. Oh, wait. Is that it? A hairpin? Of a 4-pointed star adorns the side of her head. She's wearing a rag of a dress scavenged from the lab and worn without thought. You remember the notes about this girl. You're Kaneko Lumi of Phase Invader's Wish. The Marksman. I know. Her eyes scanned the room, searching for something or perhaps someone. I'm alone? You nod. You know exactly what she means. Oh. If you weren't looking directly at her, you wouldn't have noticed the light in her eyes flicker ever so slightly. But the clock is ticking, the time you have is short. She's your responsibility. What about the... You cut her off. You've no time to explain, nor would it be any benefit to her if you did. Do you know what you're here to do? I do. Then, let's go. 30 days. What do you want to do today? What do you want to do, Lumbi? Why are you here? Hype and aura. Eat. Lumi gobbles up some nutrition blocks and wants you to sit down with a vitamin drink. That's hers, really? Okay. Rest. Lumi takes a good long rest. Train. Okay, Lumi sharpens her accuracy with a practice gun. And play? Lumi plays with some building blocks. After playing... Okay, hold on. Where's... I can update all of these. So now we know how many times we've done each. You find Lumi sitting cross-legged on the training room floor, her eyes fixated on a target that's been shot to bits. Her training gun rests on her lap. Lumi? She startles a little, but tries to force a smile. Beowulf, don't mind me, just getting in some extra practice. Because if I can't aim straight here... She gets up, raises her gun, breathes out slowly, and takes aim. It's hopeless. She doesn't shoot, but instead sighs and lowers her training weapon. I keep seeing things, Beowulf. Like shadows, like... She doesn't continue. Whatever. Forget I even said anything. She holds her gun up again and takes aim, shooting 3 bullets in a row without hesitation. The bullets fly through the holes that have already been made in the center of the target. Lumi, I said forget it. You don't have to explain what I know, because I don't want to hear it. You had no choice. Let's leave it at that, okay? She's facing away from you, but you can hear her stern voice shake. Crap, I just had the worst idea. You continue watching in silence as she repeatedly dents the walls of the lab with her flawless aim. You can't tell what she's thinking, but right as you open your mouth to ask, she mutters, I'm sorry. For snapping at you. Still refusing to look at you, she lowers her head, her voice wavers. I mean, I sorta got it, after thinking for a while. You know a lot more than you let on. There's something in your eyes that has seen something no one else had. What the fuck, why is this kid so aware? Oh wait, that's why I'm here alone. I can't take my frustration out on you. She lowers her gun, freeing her left hand that grabs onto the hem of your shirt. You take her hand, blistered from training, and hold it in yours. Moments pass in silence. You know you'll never carry the same weight she does, but as you share a little warmth, her burden seems to lighten. You feel closer to Lumi now. Okay. How do we do this? We need to get a good balance between these. Oh, wait, there's a stats page? Oh, they just shows you in the game! Oh my god! Delete everything. Get rid of it. I don't need it. Why would I do this? Oh, I can also... Okay, Okay, I can save and load too. I don't think playing is going to do us much good, but we can't overwork her is the thing, so let's train her. I'm like, let's see, head empty. Something is happening. The sound of battle awakens you from your slumber. An enraged Lumi is hitting every target flawlessly. You're not sure what got her so worked up, but she's training hard. We let her do that for today. Lumi seems to be in a good mood. Okay. She doesn't look like she's in a good mood. Alright, we'll play today. Lumi plays with some building blocks. We'll do today. Make sure she rests too. I don't expect her to, like, eat too much, but we'll do that again. After the meal. It's been a couple of days since you noticed the discrepancy in the snack inventory. Oh, no. At first you assumed you had just counted wrong. Then more things started disappearing, conveniently all of Lumi's favorites. This brat. So tonight you finally decide to confront the culprit. You knock on Lumi's door, and she opens it almost immediately. Oh, hey. She steps aside to let you in, completely unbothered. What's up? There's been a discrepancy in the storage inventory lately. Lumi nods thoughtfully, like this is fascinating new information. Wow, that's crazy. Have you seen any thieves around? Actually, oh wait, there's no other way around. Actually, yeah. She answers so quickly you almost believe her. So, I saw a raccoon running through the hallway the other night. Raccoon me real? Wow, that's actually crazy. Lumi. What? Raccoons are extinct. Holy shit, what? Penko! Penko, no! That's her birthday today, too. There's a brief pause before she immediately groans and covers her face with one hand. God damn it. Hey, language! How was I supposed to know that? I only know about raccoons because I read about them in some old book. Why were you even lying? She shrugs awkwardly, nonchalantly. You look at her sternly, expecting an answer. A few seconds of awkward silence passes before she starts looking sheepish. Sorry. I don't know why I lied. I just get so hungry at night sometimes. Lumi, you could have just asked me. She avoids your eyes. I know. Sorry for lying, too. Lumi fidgets the sleeve of her shirt for a few seconds before suddenly speaking again. Can I shake your hand? Why? People shake on things when they come to an agreement, right? I also read that in a book. Do they also not do that anymore? You laugh quietly before holding your hand out toward her. Her grip is firm and serious. I'll ask next time. Good. She nods once, seeming satisfied by the exchange. You're not too confident that she'll stop stealing things just like that. But somehow, despite the absurdity of the conversation, you realize you feel a little closer to Lumi now. Okay, let's see our stats. We've got about equal in everything and a bit more training. Okay, I'll focus more on training. Practices her accuracy. Do two more training. Something's happening! Okay, she wants to rest today. You wake up to find Lumi passed out next to you. She must have woken up too early and fell asleep waiting. You're so distracted by her cute sleeping face that hours pass without you realizing. She's a little upset when she wakes up and finds that you were effectively wasting the day by not waking her up. Whew. Drink some water. Okay, we rested a little more. We can do more training. And we can eat. Huh? She said I can't do this anymore. Play? What should I do today? We'll do more training. After training, let's see. We're still about that. You're heading back to your room for the night when you hear little footsteps behind you. Lumi catches up a moment later, slightly out of breath. There you are. I've been looking for you. You slow down. Oh, wait, you slow down a little. What's up? She awkwardly adjusts the collar of her dress. I wanted to talk. Okay, do you want to head to the dinner table? Lumi immediately shakes her head. Your room is fine. That's a little suspicious, but you decide not to comment on it. The two of you head back quietly, and once inside, Lumi takes a seat on the edge of your bed while you lean against your desk. The two of you are silent for a while, then she shifts in her seat, seeming to be forcing herself to speak. I think I'm kind of difficult sometimes. And stubborn. And probably annoying. The words leave her mouth awkward and rigid. You're fine, you lie as naturally as you breathe. It'd be probably more concerning if a kid wasn't like that, actually. Lumi's expression immediately flattens. That didn't help at all. You laugh for a bit, then think for a moment before speaking again. Okay. Then honestly? Her eyes are suddenly glued to you, looking at you carefully. I like how hard you try to improve yourself. Wait, what? Was that me speaking when it was labeled Lumi? You guys saw that too, right? I'm not crazy. You reflect on your mistakes, and you're actually really capable. I think that's part of why you get stubborn sometimes. It's because you care. And that's great. Dialogue written by Jelly Yoshiyumi. I don't actually know if that's true. She turns away and puffs her cheeks out. You know what, Beowulf? You're too nice to me. You stare at her. Huh? That's the whole problem. You say nice things, you're nice to me. You're so patient even when I'm being difficult. You're speechless. The silence stretches just long enough for you to realize something. Actually, you begin to have ideas. Some of the things you do are pretty weird. Lumi immediately perks up. Like what? You glare at me for no reason. You're a thief. You refuse to help even when you you refuse help even when you obviously need it. It's annoying. This kid a masochist? You get randomly aggressive and it gets on my nerves. Because the way you think makes no sense to me. With every example, Lumi somehow looks more pleased instead of less. See? Not that hard. You narrow your eyes. You like that? I don't know. Figure it out. After that, the conversation drifts naturally. You end up ranting about every little thing she's done. That's made you even the slightest bit upset. Lumi replies to every single one smugly. This fucking brat. At some point, you both glance at the clock. Nearly 2 hours have passed. Lumi hops off the bed immediately. Look at the time. I should sleep. She heads for the door, then pauses with her hand on the handle. Good night. Yeah, good night. She lingers for a second before turning to look back at you, a bright smile on her face. I feel closer to you now. I don't want this happiness to end. You look at her for a moment before immediately pointing towards the hallway. Go away. Lumi giggles cutely. Okay. She skitters out of the room laughing to herself with her way down the hallway. You feel a lot closer to Lumi now. Okay, we're kind of equal. I don't want to go past, like... Okay, we'll go up to 10 on training, and then we'll, like, just try to do an equal amount of everything else. Oh, now we're being made to play? We wake up to find Lumi constructing what seems to be a fully functional miniature train station out of Lego bricks. I don't even want to question how she knew how to do all that. I'll just let her have her fun for today. That's something I think Jelly would do. We'll just cycle between rest, eat, and play for the rest of this game. Oh, after the meal. Okay, this is the gentle flash. Yeah, it means we got like a 1 week note. Or okay, it's like a 5-day notice. Okay, we can do one more round of play, rest. Okay, we'll have to play again. We have to find Lumi constructing a miniature train. Okay. 10 training, 7 playing, 6 resting, 5 eating, and we have two more on the board. We can eat and then rest, is what I think. Okay, let me just remember these stats. Let's see. 6, 6, 10, 7. Okay, let me take like a quick note of this. This is the what we call it, the build we have for Rooney on not Rooney, Lumi. Oh my god, I'm awful with names. Okay, I'm taking just a quick note. We have Lumi for our... Rooney is the other evil woman. That's true. Which is the more evil of the two, you'd say? I think we all know the answer. 10 and 7, 0. I thought you were going to say she was the older evil woman, which I think she would be appreciative of. Cough. Cough. My throat, dear God. Depends on the time of day, honestly. Okay, we'll see how this one goes. Okay, I'm getting character. Almost as if on command, a familiar alarm blares through the corridors. You already know what it means. Lumi bursts into the room, breath unsteady, eyes wide with panic. But her expression hardens. The fear in her eyes gives way to determination as she realizes that this is the day she was preparing for. She gives you a silent nod. The both of you don't need to say anything. There's nothing left to say. Together, you rush out the lab, beyond the reinforced doors of the building. Outside, the sky burns a deep crimson red. The swirling clouds are parted by something pushing through the atmosphere. The ground trembles violently as the creature descends, its appendages tearing through the concrete pavement and asphalt roads. The sight is exactly the same as before. The same horror. You turn to face Lumi, but she's already gone. She's already charging forward. This is what she was made for. Lumi stops in the air at a close distance from the creature. Her figure looks even smaller against its massive form. Blast after blast, she chips away at its core. The recoil from her weapon barely moves her. The creature lunges, its appendages cutting through the smoke and destruction. She dodges swiftly. You catch a glimpse of her face through the haze. Her eyes are locked onto her target. Oh! We... first try? Hold on. Oh. Oh, we got it first try. The creature staggers. Of course, Lumi. Staggers under her barrage of bullets. She freezes, steadying her aim for the final shot. It's now or never. The bright blue glow from her weapon intensifies before she fires a bullet through its core. The creature lets out a low, distorted cry before collapsing, sending clouds of dust into the air. Its core unravels into streams of bright light that begin to gravitate towards the... What? She's absorbing it. No, this was her plan all along. Now she's the true monster. She lowers her weapon, panting before her small frame begins to glow. What? This is how they do it? The light engulfs her before your eyes. She slowly grows in stature, almost as if she's maturing. You watch in pride and disbelief. As the final remnants of the creature disintegrate, the blood-red sky fades into a warm golden sunset. It's over. She descends slowly before you, and you realize that this is her final form? What is that supposed to be? Ah, Lumbi! Yeah! A Beowulf! She smiles at you brightly. It's the happiest you've ever seen her be. Is there an option to remove the text box? I can't save during this scene. No? I want to see the full art. Are you proud of me? Please tell me you're proud of me. I did everything you told me to. I'm so happy I relied on you. Her golden hair glistens in the sunset. You feel your heart flutter. What are you doing? Beowulf. You know. I know I was hard to deal with sometimes. So thank you for dealing with that. Thank you for dealing with me. Thank you for everything you've done for me, for spending your time with me, for going through all this for me. Ever so slightly, her voice trembles nervously. Now that it's finally over, can I be selfish one more time? Beowulf, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, however long that is. I want to go out, go shopping, play games. I want to do normal things with you. So, can I stay by your side? Her hand reaches toward you, steady and warm. Will you take it? No! Oh, they didn't even give us an option. Writing and direction, Jelly Hoshiomi. Sprites and ending CGs. Rozuka? Developed by SKK Atelier. Programming. Magnadrake. Oh, really? Did Jelly not do the music for this? Additional art by Peppy. Their assets used. Logo design and additional support Dizzy Dokuro. Oh wow, that's it, guys. It's all over. We're just gonna stop now. We're not gonna... Actually, what time is it? We got like an hour and a half. Yeah, we'll do it. We can do like probably the rest of the routes too. Maybe I need to speed it up a bit though, if we want to get it all done in one day. Oh, there's a gallery now. I see. Okay, a new game. If there is a god out there. It's too early. Oh, so it doesn't show another girl this time. I guess it's like a true reset. Okay. Oh wait, don't skip too much. Yeah. Okay, we'll try... Okay, I'm kind of see where I went wrong here. Star-shaped candy. No, I don't want to skip any... I don't want to skip too much because I might miss actual dialogue. Okay. A circuit board. A cube of tungsten. And then finally... crystal shards. Rock? Or meat? Some of these I still don't get, but I think the meat will do it. You should do it always. Oh wait, no, I skipped. At Bayo, you should change this stream chat to live instead of chat. Does that affect the actual... Oh, there's a guy who keeps getting censored here. Wow. Hey, Knifehead. Bayo, the hardest part about this job is you can't always save everyone. No, this is a time loop. I can save everyone. We just need to do it again. It does. Okay, I didn't think it would affect the overlay, because the overlay goes through a different service. Well, I thought. But I guess it helps with the chat. We can't even read the chat overlay. It's like... It's such a pain to set up, by the way. Well, I need to get like a proper overlay made, and then it'll fix things. Okay. Yeah, I know other streamers have this problem too. I think Muyu talked about it like a week ago, of like how it just always defaults to top chat, and there's really nothing you can do to change that. You just have to like remember to reset it every time. You also think that's just YouTube being YouTube. Can't say those naughty no words. Gotta say unalived. What's the other TikTok thing? I don't even know. Okay, let me drink some water. This is pretty bit of content. We'll get to that later. Your drowsiness quickly subsides, and your eyes snap open. Okay, the last one. Jerry! I need to stop just saying shit. You see a girl standing before you. Her short hair is a pale blue, tied in little twin tails. She's wearing a rag of a dress scavenged from the lab and worn without thought. You remember the notes about this girl. You're Hoshiyumi Jelly, the tactician. She tilts her head a little in confusion. I am? What does Jelly sound like? I can't do voices. It doesn't matter. I am? Okay. Her eyes scan the room, searching for something or perhaps someone. Am I alone? You better save I'll try. No promises, though. You nod. You know exactly what she means, but we can't tell you. We gotta be vague. If you weren't looking directly at her, you wouldn't have noticed the light in her eyes flicker ever so slightly. That's the same across all the girls. The clock is ticking, time you have is short, she's your responsibility. You know what you're here to do? Yes. Then let's go. Jelly seems a little lethargic. Okay, we're gonna do one of each. Let's see the animations. Rest. Just face plants. Jelly takes a good long rest. Eat. Yeah. Jelly munches happily on a huge chunk of meat. Play. But she has train. Well, I guess. Jelly plays with some interesting toys. I mean, she's just playing Factorio in real life. Have you we just, unfortunately, the monstrous, we did save Lumi just now before you got here. I know. Jelly hones her mind with hours of research and strategy work. Jelly, I don't think, it's a nice skill to have, but I don't think being a strategist is going to help you much when you're fighting solo, I'm afraid. Jelly seems to be in a good mood today. Oh, right. Oh, that ruins my plans. She's solo leveling, I guess. Oh man, I have to completely rewrite the fan game now because I just realized like how the ending goes. It completely contradicts the story I planned. Oh well. We have to make it like alternate universe. This is already an alternate universe story. How many layers are we gonna go on? I made that joke on Twitter like last week of like doing like a Raise-A-Wish Dojin, and I started writing out the plot for it. No pressure. Now there's pressure. Yes, I started writing it out, but I hadn't finished the game, so I was like, okay, let me make sure I finish the game so I can have like all the lore and story in order. And the original plot I came up with is kind of contradictory to how the game ends. 4 viewers, bros popping off. Oh, yeah, we got a party in here. Let's go. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to. We're just gonna have to like hand wave that. Anyways, what are our stats? Eat, rest, train, and play. Get out of here, Mollington. Stop stream sniping. Huh? Wait, how? I don't see any snipers. Let's see, okay. Do we just kind of go for an even distribution? Okay, after playing, you notice Jelly sitting alone at the desk, her back straight, her gaze fixed on a scatter of notes she clearly isn't reading. When you approach, she doesn't look up. Look out for a window and look for a glare or a laser. I've played plenty of Battlefield. I know how to spot a sniper. I got cover, don't worry. Jelly? She doesn't respond, so you step closer. Are you reading that? She flips a page immediately as if caught. Yep, of course. You take another step toward her. Why are you standing so close? Oh wait, that was her. Fuck. You were being a little weird, so I was worried. Worried? That's not necessary. Forming unnecessary bonds will reduce efficiency. Oh my god, she's this type. You're taken aback by her cold words. Is that what you really think? I'm just forming a bond? She finally lifts her eyes. Her gaze is dull and flat. Are you not? I'd also prefer if you didn't. I'm not designed for that. I'm here to fulfill a singular purpose. I don't need to stream snipe. I beat every route except Jelly the first time. I had to go a second time. Unlike you. Fuck, they're... I swear. They're taking the beef to my chat. Oh god. Because you stream sniped me. Oh no, they're fighting again. Anything beyond that is counterproductive. Please maintain a functional distance. No. Her words sting. You pull out the chair beside her and sit down. She stiffens immediately. It's a slaughter. We'll see. I take no sides. I'm a neutral party, and I'm secretly profiteering. This. Look, whatever you just said really hurt. She hurt my feelings, guys. Okay, not taking to sides. Why are you pushing me away? She looks at you for a moment, then looks away. It's pointless to understand. One day, you will disappear. And I will remain. Oh, we'll see about that, kid. Kids be like, I have my whole life ahead of me. Newsflash, the monstrosity is coming. You feel something sink in your chest. Jelly, I'm not going anywhere. An expression flickers across her face. Was it annoyance? Sadness? You can't tell. Who is your favorite invader? Is that for me or... No, that must be for me. Oh, sorry to monsters. That was insensitive. I shouldn't have said that, should I? My favorite invader? No, it has to be Dizzy, right? No, but actually I do like Jelly quite a lot, too. Even though I'm not as... Monstrousism? Yeah. I'm not really, like, as vocal about liking Jelly, but... No, she's pretty great. Better be Dizzy. How dare... it's Dizzy! Dizzy Dokuro! Yep. Jelly is pretty great. Yeah. Better than he said. Yeah, I mean, I probably have been watching, like, I probably watched like more Dizzy streams, but I probably watch more Jelly clips on average, which is, I guess, neither here or there. I probably own... Well, I own more Dizzy merch than Jelly merch, too. Let's see. Do not make promises you can't keep. You reach out gently, but she immediately flinches away. No. Don't misunderstand. It's not your fault. I can't allow myself to get used to not being alone. Kid, you've been alive for 5 seconds. Don't pull this I'm so lonely shit. Moments pass in silence. Neither of you say a word nor move. Her head is turned away from you, shoulders tense. Fingers gripping the paper so tightly it begins to tear. Slowly, carefully, you reach out again. Your hand reaches her shoulder. She stiffens, but doesn't pull away. Why are you doing this? I was kind of thinking, like, I wonder who would, like, play Jelly Hoshiumi if they made an anime adaptation. But it's like, Jelly would play Jelly, of course. I don't know, I kind of like this character archetype, and reminds me... Oh, I'll just keep talking. Her voice is so small it almost doesn't sound like her. Because I will be here as long as you are. Yeah. How can you be so sure? I come from the future! As she says that, she turns... She turns her head, meeting your gaze for the first time. Her breath catches. She can see it in your eyes. Jelly is voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I can kind of imagine The Rock playing Ember. Let's see. The weight of countless failures and lives she hasn't lived, but somehow... Okay. You always get like a little bit of lore across the stories. So they're vaguely aware of the past, but they don't have like full... They don't like carry over memories from the past loops, but they have some aware. Everyone voiced by The Rock and Chris Pratt. Who was the other, like, overused voice actor, celebrity voice actor? Was it Pedro Pascal recently? I don't think he does much voice work. Aquafina, yeah. Yeah, she's voicing Dizzy the Monstrous. You're gonna have to live with that. Weight of countless failures in lives she hasn't lived but somehow remembers. We're the same. I see. No wonder you look at me like that. She lowers her gaze, then gently presses her hand over yours. Two of you stay like that in silence for a while. Or does she actually... She's the one that remembers? It's a woman... It's exactly like... I'm not getting in. I'm not opening that can of worms. Silence for a while. The distance between you feels smaller. As her other hand comes up to hold yours too, she exhales off softly. Sorry. I'll learn, so stay with me. And in that moment, she lets herself believe in you. You feel a little closer to Jelly now. What do you want to do today? What should she do today? Rest. And play. And we have another scene. You sit with Jelly in the training room. The creature manual is spread open across the table between you both. She's been carefully studying the same page for several minutes now, her eyes moving between diagrams of weak points and handwritten strategy notes. Okay. If it charges directly at you, you should probably force it into a narrow space first. That way it can't swing properly. Jelly nods slightly. That makes sense. She taps one of the diagrams with her finger. But shooting the eye would make things a lot easier. You glance at her. You know how to use a gun? She doesn't. She needs a living. Jelly pauses. Her eyes lower towards her hands resting in her lap. Perhaps. I feel like I should. Not sure why. I mean, she can't use a gun. She grows quiet for a moment before continuing. Actually, if there was someone holding it in place, then another person could approach from behind while I was provided support fire. Ember holds it down and Dizzy, goes for the kill. Her voice slowly drifts away from the manual entirely. Someone who takes the hits and someone with speed would be nice to have. Otherwise, long-range support positioning becomes... Chili's the most screwed out of all of these... in all these situations. She trails off, her brows furrowing. Hold on. My role works best supporting others. Why am I here alone? You immediately notice the change in her expression as her thoughts begin to spiral. That makes no sense. Why would I be born this way if there wasn't supposed to be anyone else? I must be incomplete. You reach over and gently take her hand. Jelly? Kid, you're fucked. You're gonna die. She looks at you for a moment before looking forward, wrapping her arms around you quietly. Her voice is muffled around your chest. Beowulf, I don't think I'm very useful alone. Which probably means I wasn't supposed to be alone. She needs a Star Knight. Play David Bowie Starman. I don't know. Your breath hitches, but you gently rest your hand against the back of her head. That's not true. Jelly's grip tightens a little. Liar. The words leave her lips sharply, but not as an accusation. Maybe. But what can I do? She's silent for a while before speaking into your shirt again. Yeah. You're already doing fine. So just focus on what you can do. Jelly slowly pulls back enough to look at you. Her expression is still uncertain, but calmer now. Okay. Oh, wait. Thank you, Beowulf. Stay there with her a little longer in silence before calling it a night. You feel a little closer to Jelly now. Something's happening! Okay. At breakfast, Jelly won't stop muttering to herself. Considering the fact that all forms of blank move at a constant pace, the optimal strategy would be to dictate the tempo and control. You start to space out because she's talking too much. Their escape route, I would need a gap in their defenses to cause the collapse. If I can first strike the front line and take out their leader within... You get up from the table and let her continue her strategize. It's her job to do the thinking, not me. I'll have her play more. And rest. Eat. And get some more training in. Something's happening. When you wake up, Jelly is already standing next to you, teary-eyed. I'm so hungry. How hungry? Guess she'll be indulgent. Not gonna say anything. I'm so hungry, I could eat a Star Night. No, you couldn't. Eat, rest, play. After playing. You're on your way back to your room after spending most of the day with Jelly. By the time you finally open the door, you're expecting to collapse straight into bed. Instead, you find Jelly sitting on the edge of it. She has one of her notebooks open in her lap and seems to be writing something down carefully. The moment she notices you, she calmly shuts the notebook. Hello, Beowulf. How may I help you? You stare at her, dumbfounded at her and her question. Hello, Jelly. How may I help you? Great question, actually. You close the door behind you slowly, still trying to process the fact she's somehow occupying your room before you even got there. Jelly straightens her posture slightly before starting. I've noticed I've been having some problems with myself lately. For some reason, I keep feeling compelled to enter your room. I also find myself observing you while you work in the lab. You blink, stunned. I'm inclined to believe you are poisoning me somehow. What? What? Yeah. That makes me really upset. You open your mouth to deny the accusation. I'm not sure what explanation you could possibly come up with that wouldn't just be flattering yourself. Like the possibility of her being attached to you? But before you can respond, Jelly quietly continues. I'm kidding. I know I'm becoming attached to you. Oh. Jelly looks down at her notebook for a moment. It's a surprisingly enjoyable feeling. I think I could get used to this. Not too bad. You're still trying to think of a response when she continues speaking again before you can. You consistently take care of me. You make time for me even when you're busy. And you never seem particularly bothered by my presence. You try to interject. Jelly, Which is why... She continues directly over you. If you ever leave me, I'll probably make your world a living hell. It would severely disrupt my daily comfort. She says it with the same tone someone would use discussing the weather or some other disposable topic. You aren't entirely sure whether to laugh or feel threatened. Jelly keeps talking. You're a very interesting person, reliable too. You have a good mindset and point of view. I enjoy existing around you. You can feel yourself getting more and more overwhelmed by her uninterrupted stream of words. Once she seems satisfied with everything she wants to say, she stands and smooths out her dress. Anyway, I'll head back to my room now. She takes a step towards the door before glancing back slightly. Unless you want me to stay with you. You barely even have time to react before she immediately talks again. I'm kidding. Good night, Beowulf. Then she quietly leaves the room without turning back once. The door clicks shut behind her. You stand there in silence for a long moment afterward, still trying to process the entire conversation. When you finally do process it, you feel a lot closer to Jelly now. Let's see. Training, playing, resting, training. Oh, we gotta play. A terrifying crash wakes you up. A giant trampoline has fallen from the sky. Jelly can't help but jump on it. Yippee! Yippee! And there goes all your time for the day. Is that a reference to... What's that a reference to? Hooray! Yay! Okay, yay! Enough. Training. Get back to work! Oh, eating. You wake up to the sound of some rustling. Jelly? Oh, what was that? I just skipped through. Cautious... What? Okay. Head towards the sound cautiously, only to find her sat on the tiled floor of the kitchen, stuffing her mouth full of grilled meat on the bone. How barbaric. And those were the rations for next week, too. We'll have to buy more meat today. Oh well, she gets really hungry sometimes. Yeah. Rest up. Get more play after playing. Okay. Happiness doesn't last forever. Training. Play. Train. Okay, writing this one down too. Just give me a moment. Hold on. That's Jelly. That's our 4th run. And her stats are gonna be 4, 6, 10, and 10. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Almost as if on command, a familiar alarm. You already know what it means. Okay, Jelly bursts into the room, breath unsteady, eyes wide with panic. And her expression hardens. Okay, this is all consistent across the runs. The horrors. Yes, the creature. It's coming. Wait, I need to... It's coming! Yeah, there we go. Every attack it throws lands on empty ground as she's already one step ahead. She's gonna die, isn't she? I'm sure she'll be fine. We raised her well, didn't we? Well, I did. You guys didn't do anything. Tiny shards of blue conjure from her... But she has magic? Since... Tiny shards of blue conjure from her palms and scatter into the air before striking its core from every direction. You catch a glimpse of her face through the haze. Her eyes are darting around faster than you can follow. But just for a moment, Jelly falters. One breath too long, one step too late, the rhythm breaks. The creature seizes this opening. In an instant, she's wrapped by its appendages. I can't do that. Okay. The sound of her screams and crushing bones fill your ears as its grip tightens. Her body twists unnaturally, limbs folding and bones splintering. Blood trickles from the corner of her mouth. Beowulf. Her voice is breaking, but she forces out her final words. The time I could have spent, I wasted resting, and I won't play so much next time. I'm sorry. I didn't think going easy on her would be so bad. Honestly, I thought, like, the play was going to contribute more. Taking a note. Too much resting and too much playing. So now we kind of have a goal we can shoot for. Back to start. Let's see. You guys want to pick? Say who you want to do the next run for. Anyone but Lumi. No, I don't want to watch this again. Come on. Oh. Yikes. God, please fix this. Here, we're in the Project Wish. Yes, I have a name. Okay, we got like 40 minutes left. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm seriously trying to put it together. No, I think the coffee beans are for Dizzy. Right? And the bug also has to be Dizzy. Okay, we got like... Yeah, like the peach is Ember. And the star-shaped candy is probably Lumi. Could also be Jelly. And a hunk of rock could probably be Jelly. Snakeskin could be like Lumi or Dizzy, I think. But I guess we'll go with the snakeskin. Oh, wait a minute, this is wrong. Heart-shaped, maybe heart-shaped candy is a Dizzy thing. I think severed limb is probably the last thing that's Dizzy. Charcoal's definitely Ember, and the meat is Jelly. And then a hydrogen tank would probably be Lumi. Don't really see what any of the other girls would have to do with hydrogen, aside from the star. Question mark? Yep, a warmth next to you. This should be... Dizzy! Wow, isn't she so cute? I'm not gonna read any more dialogue unless I see something unique, because we did this last stream. Dizzy Dokuro, the Infiltrator. Maybe it just... I'm slouching too much. So let's see. On our last run, we gave her too much food, and we let her play too much. So she has to eat less than 4 times and play less than 8 times, is what I'm assuming that means. I'm surprised eating 4 times was enough for her to be, like, overstuffed. But we'll have to keep that in mind, so... We'll start off by, I think, feeding her twice. We'll get some candy. Okay, now we start the run proper. So... we want to make sure, however much she plays, it's less than 8. And probably she doesn't want to rest too much more than 6 times. So we gotta probably just allocate most of her time into training. But be careful not to let her get too stressed out either. So training... and... but yeah, she's gonna force us to ignore her too. Knock on her door, but there's no sign. I could open, you find her sitting on the floor with her knees pulled tight to her chest, staring at the wall. Her eyes flicker briefly towards you and before darting away with anxiety and fear. Please, just go. You refuse her request to try to step into her room, but as soon as you make a move, she flinches. You leave quietly. Let's see, stats. I want to play a bit, but not too much. And make sure she can rest once in a while. Dizzy's sitting on the floor beside her bed, her knees are pulled tightly. Her notebook lays open at their side, pages ripped scattered across the floor. Breathing is shallow and her eyes are wide and unfocused. Dizzy? She doesn't respond at first, but then she whispers, "What's wrong with me?" You notice the torn pages just beside her. This is different than my first run, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't think I have any notes on that. Because in the first run with Dizzy, I think we had a dinner cutscene around this time. So the runs do have different dialogue when you repeat them. Well, that's useful. I'll have to read this all out then. Yeah, this is new. Sketches of figures with some names scribbled and crossed out. Clusters of girls repeated over and over like she was trying to anchor something down before it slipped away. Dizzy's fingers twitch against her knees. Her body starts rocking slightly back and forth. I can't... You step closer. Hey, Dizzy. For a moment, she looks like she might speak again, but nothing comes out. Carefully place a hand on her shoulder. The moment you do, she flinches hard and swats it away. Don't touch me! That's what she sounds like. A silence snaps in sharply after her words, and her expression switches instantly. Focus returns to her eyes. I'm sorry. Her voice breaks. I didn't mean that. Her fingers curl into her palm. You can hit me if I do that again. Fuck. What are with these kids? My God. You stare at her bewildered. What? Yep, for misbehaving. For a long pause. You don't even know where to begin. What's wrong about that? That's not how this works. I don't know yet. Yeah, I got on my nerves that much. Dizzy's breathing stutters again. I lost something really important. And I don't even know what it was. She's shaking, trembling. You hesitate for only a moment before pulling her into an embrace. She freezes immediately. It's okay. You don't really know what's okay, but you say it anyways. Slowly, tension starts to leave her body. I think I forgot something really important. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. She repeatedly apologizes, and you respond to each one. Minutes pass, and slowly her breathing regulates. Eventually, her weight shifts against you and settles. Without warning, Dizzy falls asleep in your arms. You stay there a while, making sure she's really fully asleep before carefully putting her to bed. You leave the room quietly. As you leave out the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of her notebook and pages still on the ground. You decide not to pry. You feel a little closer to Dizzy now. Am I gonna have to redo all the other runs just to make sure I see all the dialogue? Stats. We haven't played at all, barely rested, barely trained either. Okay, we've done this one before. Both hit the ground hard. Oh, we've seen this one before, don't worry. Don't let her die, Bale. Well, I'm trying not to. It's not my fault. gonna get that ending, don't worry. Play a little. I don't think we want to go past, like, 4 on playing. We'll leave play at 3, just in case she chooses it, and we'll rest one more time. We'll dedicate some more time to training. And ignore her. Mumbling in between sobs about how she's worthless and should die. The persistent knocking is ignored, and she continues to cry until she passes out. Oh dear. Yeah. Not that happy. Training! And let her rest a bit. And we have to ignore her again. Find it. Okay, she's just catatonic again. Stats. Yeah, we're gonna keep her. She can rest about. One more time should be good. Let's see. Okay, we've done. This is the scene that I think they all have where you talk to them in your bedroom. Through this so we can get to the rest of the endings on stream, hopefully. I don't plan to let Dizzy die this time. We're gonna like alternate a bit between training. Do like 2 training. Okay, we're ignoring her a 4th time. And rest. Train. After training. Yeah, gentle flash of light. Train, play, and rest. And then we're gonna train. And let's see our stats. 8 twice, rested 7 times. Trained 12 times, and we played 4 times. Actually, I think I can do, like, playing 1 more time, and it won't get close to... Holy shrimp, it's Sir Bayo! Yeah, that's correct. I'm not really sure if I'm... Well, I guess I am a Sir. I don't know, does that have any requirements? I'm just male. That counts. That's enough. No, who could have seen this coming? Definitely not me. The alarms, the horrors, they're here. Come, Dizzy. Alright, the creature, the horror. Dizzy's already gone. She's charging forward. This is what she was made for. Dizzy fades into the shadows. She's there one moment, gone the next. She strikes at the creature repeatedly, silently and precisely. It doesn't even know where to strike back. She comes up behind the creature, your eyes meet hers. They're welling up with tears. Tears of fear, desperation, and frustration. Her weapon trembles, you can tell she's doing her best. Well, there goes Dizzy. Again. What did I do wrong this time? No! Beowulf. Her voice is breaking, but she forces out her final words. I didn't... First it's too much food, then it's not enough food. Make up your mind, kid. Stress... Okay, we'll mark this down. Stats. 8 twice. Rested 7 times. Trained 12 times. We played 5 times, and I think you always ignore her 4 times. Dizzy is like crazy demanding, so we have to have her eat like exactly 3 times, because otherwise it's too much or too little. And then I assume she was... The stress got to her. I assume that means there was too much training. So 12 times training is too much, but 8 times playing is also too much. So probably around 6 or 7 times resting seems to not affect anything. So if I, maybe next run, I'll have her play 2 more times, so she only trains 10 times. That might be good enough. So that was our 5th run as a failure. The words that go over and over in your ears. And title. Alright, this time we'll save her. Come on. Ignore that. Okay, how do we make sure we get dizzy? Snakeskin. A bug. A severed limb. And coffee. Yeah. That's it. That's how you get a dizzy. And the heart candy. Oh wow, there she is. Okay. Okay, kid, for my experiment, we're going to have you eat exactly 3 times. Now, next up, we want you to... Okay, you're having dinner. So that's one we've already seen. So I feel confident we can just skip the rest of this dialogue. I feel kind of bad though, but I can't read it all for every single run we do. That's gonna kill me. Okay, those are stats. So we wanted to hit. Okay, that's her not losing her yaoi. 3 more training. Is the order the same every time? I guess so. We have 16 days left. Alright, she ate 3 times and trained 10 times. I think that's the optimal setup. Now we have to have her play. We have 16 days left to 16 days. She hasn't forced us to ignore her, has she? We're gonna end up with like more time than we need. I hope not. So hold on. Stats. Ate 3 times, trained 10 times. Now I want her to have played. Let's just go up to 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, it skips through the ignoring her sections. Okay. Stats. And now we have 3 on eating, 10 on training, 7 on playing, and we have 7 more left for her to rest through. So Dizzy, just take a nap. And we gotta enter the... No, not again. The sky is burning crimson. The horrors descend upon our world. And Dizzy goes, bravely fighting. Huh? Well, it sounds like things are going well. The monstrous? Oh, yeah. I hope you stuck around to saw that. See. Okay. Yeah, we're just continuing. Whoa! Her persistent strikes continue until it falls. Its appendages that are still intact sprawling out on the ground. Even then, she continues to slash at its body in a frenzy. The creature's body begins to disintegrate into particles of white light that gravitate to Dizzy as it's cut to pieces. After what seems like forever, her actions begin to slow and she falls to her knees trembling, her weapon slipping from her grasp. Slowly, her body begins to glow. The light engulfs her before your eyes. She slowly grows in stature, almost as if she's maturing. You watch in pride and disbelief. The light surrounding her fades, revealing a contrasting dark suit, and so does the blood-red sky. So does the blood-red sky into a warm golden sunset. It's over. She walks towards you, slowly, emotionlessly, as you realize that this is her final form. Disbelief? Tears still glimmer in her red eyes. When she smiles at you, you realize they're tears of relief. Beowulf, how do I put this? Well, I didn't think it would ever be possible, but we actually did it. It's actually over. Her long dark hair flutters in the wind, the ends of it taking the form eerily similar to the creature she fell. That's interesting. No, wait a minute? Ah! You never realized how much emotion she shows in her blood-red eyes until now. I still don't know why you tried so hard to do this with me. I'm sure you had better options, easier. Is this supposed to be the hard route? But to stick with me? To make me think I'm actually worth something in this world? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Her bittersweet gaze is tinged with longing. You can't look away. Oh, wow. Beowulf, thank you. Beowulf, thank you so much. Beowulf, I know I've been a burden. I know I'm pathetic. But I wouldn't even be here without you. Beowulf, I'm sorry. But I can't live without you. Please, stay with me forever. Please. Please? Her hand reaches towards you, quivering. Will you take it? No, I guess. Gotta go back to the grind. And watch these credits roll. Let me take... No, you gotta stream Demonstrators. You can't take her hand. Go get out of here. Get out of here, man. Too bad. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get set up. Oh, well, good luck. I would raid into you when this stream ends, but that's not a feature I have access to. Okay. Now we just have to figure out Ember and Jelly. And hopefully we can do that in 20 minutes. New game. I'm gonna skip all the dialogue. Impossible. I've done all this before. And I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, Jasmine Flower or Safety Pin. I think the Safety Pin is Ember, so the Jasmine Flower must be Lumi. I'm really impressed that Jasmine would be for Dizzy. Okay, now Ember is gonna be a Peach Fruit. And about this set of cards would be maybe Jelly. I think the bag of gems is for Lumi. The crystals for... Is the rock for Dizzy? I think the rock would be for Jelly, too. Go with the cards. Okay, charcoal, definitely Ember. And cat fur. Even though, like, that could... Oh yeah, it is Ember. That could, like, easily be Lumi just as well. Alright. Let's get stats up. For Ember last time, I gave her way too much training and way too much to eat, which I'm surprised there's such a thing as too much for Ember to eat. Let's see, we'll do both of the winning runs so far. Both had 10 training in stats to win. So... Oops. Okay, we've seen this one before. So, stats, if we hit 10. Okay. No, I skipped too much dialogue. Send me back. Let's see, the second is something. Oh man, I messed it up. Oh. Your voice reaches you through the haze. Wake up, Beowulf. Please wake up. Your eyes slowly open. The lab ceiling comes into focus first, and Ember's face hovering above yours. Her eyes are red and swollen, tears stream down her cheeks without stopping. The moment she realizes you're awake, she lets out a broken gasp. You idiot! She immediately throws herself onto your chest, clutching at your shirt tightly. I thought I killed you. I thought your brain exploded or something. Your head throbs painfully. Ow. Ember sobs harder at the sound of your voice. Don't scare me like that. You punched me. I know. Her voice cracks. I didn't mean to. You just suddenly appeared and I panicked and then... She buries her face against you again. I'm glad you're alive. You slowly lift a hand and awkwardly pat her head. Her hair is an absolute mess. After a while, her crying starts to calm down. Ember sniffles loudly before suddenly pulling back and staring at you very seriously. Wait. What if you still have brain damage? You blink at her. What? Without warning, she smacks the side of your head. You immediately recoil. Ow! Your eyes light up with relief. Okay, good. Your brain still works. That's your test? Yeah. She wipes her face with her sleeve. If it hurts, you're probably fine. I don't think that's medically accurate. Too bad. Despite everything, a tiny grin returns to her face. The two of you remain sitting on the floor outside the storage closet for a while longer. Eventually, Ember stands and stretches her arms. I'm gonna go sleep now. Probably a good idea. She hesitates for a moment before lightly tugging your sleeve. Ember giggles. They part ways for the night soon after. Only later do you realize you never actually asked what was wrong or why she was hiding and crying in the storage closet. Still, somehow you feel a little closer to Ember now. Okay, one more training. This one... I need her to eat less. Eat less than 11 times, but she probably still wants to eat a lot. Probably just have her play and rest a bit more. Let's see, between 20 days, if we divide it equally into 3 sections, we can get those all up to 9. Seems like a little too much, though. Let's see, playing with Ember. Ember plays with some building blocks. Ciao. Resting. Ember takes a good long rest. devours a lot of hamburgers. Okay, but she'll try to force us to eat or play. So I think what we'll try to do is get her rested up to about 8 or 9 times. Did you just ignore me? Okay, this is the usual talk. Back this way. Rest. Give her play, eat, rest. Now her stats. Oh wait, she trained 11 times. Oh, that might push her over the edge. Have her eat twice. Play. Four times, she probably needs to play more. She's eaten 5 times. Let her play and then eat. Well, the day has come. No, not again. You already know what it means. It's this thing. They never actually didn't quite describe what it looks like, but the most we get is it looks kind of like dizzy, which is shocking. And it's over. Both was too stressed by training and was too lazy. How does she do it? This is our, what was it, 6th run? I wonder why there's even an ignore option. I don't think there's like any reason you would willingly use that in a run. Ember needs more play and less snaps. I could kind of tell that. Okay. She ate. Yeah, more play is probably the move. Let's see, it's 6, 7, 11, 5. And we're gonna say she was training too much. And the time I wasted resting. 7 is too much for resting. Okay, so we've narrowed it down. Okay, this time we'll really save her. Hold on. Speed run time! Da, 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 da. We did it. We brought her back. I'm still sweating for some reason. Okay. What did we learn? She probably... Tail's raiding. Welcome. You probably should... Banana. Oh. Oh my. I wasn't expecting this. You don't go bananaing too. Hello there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're probably gonna end stream pretty soon after this, and I guess everyone should move on to Demontrus's stream. But we're gonna try and save Ember first. This will be our last goal. me wonder though, should I be... Get banana nerd. Don't call me a nerd. Banana? Okay, so... It's set to skip. She needs to play more. Play more than 5 times. Better to like... We're just trying to get to the endings this time around. The story for this game is really great. There should be a link to it in the description so you can play it yourself. To watch your stream, lol. I wanted to get to vibe check the stream. This mix of the song goes hard. Yeah. Let's see. Stats. She's trained once, played 5 times. We probably need to get her to play like a little more than that. We also need her to rest less than 7 times, but she does need to rest a little at least. So let's get her... Let's get her rested like 4 times, 3 or 4 times. Anyways, our head is exploding and we're dying painfully. Okay, now she's trained twice, rested thrice. I need to get her to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times should be good. And now, from here we gotta play it by ear. I should probably rest 2 more times. Oh, she needs to train a lot more. Yeah. Well, I need to get her. Let's get her to 9 times training. Maybe 10 times. Let's get her to 8 training. And she's played 6 times. And she's rested 4. Eating 6. Play with her twice. Play with her again. Okay, I have 2 points to go. Train and play. Now it's the big day. The monsters come in. Okay, Ember's already gone. It's already charging forward. This is what she was made for. Ember crashes into the creature head-on, staggering it with overwhelming power. With her every attack, the ground tremors and the air ripples. Is that the right combination? We're gonna find out. I mean, does this look good to you? Now you catch a glimpse of her face through the haze. An unwavering fire burns in her eyes. I think that's a good sign. Goodbye. Okay, I forgot to write down what stats we had this time. And what we did wrong. Okay, she trained 10 times, she played 10 times. I had her eat. There was like 4 times. And I forget rest in eat, but train 10. That was on the right track, I think. Okay, I think what we did that round probably was not have her rest enough compared to eating. Maybe I can review it. I mean, okay. Okay, well, we're speed running. We're gonna get good end. Ember this time for sure. Charcoal. Account for cards. A peach. And a safety pin. Okay, Ember, let's see. Sure, events mainly have her... She'll train, play, or eat at random. Not sure if she'll rest at random. We'll probably see. We'll kind of get her up to like 6 resting, perhaps. Six resting and try. Maybe we'll try to get her up to like 5, 6. Eating. Okay, that had her 7 in eating. Okay, as long as it doesn't go up to like 10, we should be good. Train, 2, 3. No, oh, we didn't even leave ourselves with enough time. Okay, we botched this. I don't think we left ourselves with enough time to train her all the way up to 10. Rats. I should have paid closer attention. And she just... Hey, yep, this run's dead. And so is Ember. One more time. You gotta go to work. Good luck at work, man. Poor Ember? Yeah, poor Ember. Man, who would do something like this? I don't know. See you tomorrow? Oh, sure. Safety pin? Peach. Hairball. Okay, speed run. We'll get the happy ending. And okay, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She did a little bit of training by herself. Okay. I want to get eating up to like about 6. I'll probably just do it up to 4 because she might feed herself. This is supposed to be the hard route, but Ember's the one giving me the most trouble right now. But a lot of that's my own lack of attentiveness. This run might be a dud. Eating. Okay. Oh, well. Things didn't go too well for us. That sucks. Well, that just means more content for another stream. Let me pull it up. I can't raid him, but the monstrous. Look, oh, he's live already. Right, go, everyone. Go to see the Monstrous' stream. Either we finish Raise a Wish tomorrow. Actually, no. I think tomorrow we're just gonna do some other games. Casually, maybe a just chatting stream. And I do want to finish. Okay, well, I don't want to make it an obligation. I want to have fun playing this game. But Demonstrous is already starting stream, so we shall get out of here. Otsubeo, have a great day. Ignore all the dead children.